Hi, this is Apoorva Deshmukh. I'm an actor and a new pet parent too. So my pet's name is Bella, and she loves humans a lot, and she's very friendly, and she looks like a baby. She has a baby face. She's 5 months old, and I'd also like to welcome Dr. Makan Chavan sir. And
Thank
please, sir, could you please introduce
Hi,
yourself?
I am Dr. Makarand Chavan. I am practicing in Shivai Park, Mumbai for last 25 years. It's a great journey, and I have seen a paradigm shift in the focus towards the pet parenting. Over last few years, I have seen the pet population increasing, and there is good number of pet parents who have adopted kittens and cats also. So in my practice, I used to see more dogs than cats. Now it is pretty much 50-50, and there are more adoptions, and there are a lot of NGOs which are also helping people to adopt. There are a lot of breeders who are helping people to get new pets. So it's a great journey, and I must say there is a lot of room for improvement in the pet parents' knowledge about feeding the correct food, giving the correct supplements, and how to look after their skin, how to do the grooming. So these dialogues will increase that interaction, and it will be a healthy and happy life for the pets if you do more initiatives like this.
Thank you, sir. So, I'd like to ask you 15 questions that are most Googled,
Okay, sure.
like related to pets. And as a new pet parent, I'm very concerned and excited to ask you all the questions. So my first question is how often do I need to take my pet to the vet for the regular checkups?
Yeah, you can take your pets for the regular checkup. There is uh, more care required and more attention required when you have a puppy or a kitten. So if it's a puppy or a kitten, you have to take your pet to the vet. I would say once in a month for sure, and you can do that till the age of 6 months. And after that, every 2 to 3 months, you can take the pet to your vet.
Okay. As a new pet parent, what are the most common signs, that as a pet parent I need to know if my pet is not well or is in pain?
Yeah, it's very important to be focused as a pet parent. Uh, Mostly when they are sick, they most of the pets don't eat; they go off food. And when they go off food, you obviously get worried, and then you should take your pet to the vet. You should also learn to take basic health checkups. Like you should learn to take the temperature of your pet. You should be able to see how the pet is breathing, and you can for any query instead of believing in Dr. Google, you can ask your vet what should be the normal temperature in a pet. Like say in dogs and cats, the normal temperature is 101.5 Fahrenheit or close to 39 Celsius. So if you know the temperature of the pet, if the pet is not eating well, then you come to know that the pet is not well and contact your veterinarian as soon as you can. Yeah.
Okay. So, what vaccinations do I need to give them and how often?
Yeah, vaccination is very important for health and longevity of your pet. This is a very important part of their wellness. So if it's a puppy, what time the puppy comes to is very very important, because many times the people don't contact a veterinarian before getting a puppy in, or before adopting or buying a new puppy or a kitten. It's always better to contact the veterinarian before you get a pet, because the veterinarian will assess and study whether you are a first time pet parent or you have some experience. As per your the size of your residential apartment or house what you have, he will suggest you a breed. He will also study whether how is your family size, and how much time you will give to the puppy. Example, if you have kids at home, a very good breed to have is like a Labrador or a Cocker Spaniel. If you have a big farmhouse, then you need different type of maybe working breeds. Maybe you can go for a German Shepherd or a Doberman or a Rottweiler. Also, when you need a pet for your security purpose as well as a companion pet. So choosing a breed is very important, and a vet can suggest you before you get a puppy, or even if for that matter a kitten. So please contact your vet before getting the pet at your house.
Okay, thank you. And so this question really concerns me a lot, which I'll be asking you, is how do I get to know if my pet is at a healthy weight Or if not, what do I do?
Yeah, very important question. The healthy weight of the pet is very, very important. Uh, you should know the optimum weight of your pet first. So you can ask your vet. I might be repeating this line: ask your vet, because it's better to ask a professional before taking any decision. So the example in Labradors, the optimum weight is 32 kilos. Uh, they can at the adult size. So, but puppies grow very fast. So, at certain, if you get a puppy of 2 months, what should be the age? If you get a puppy at 1.5 months, what should be the age? That your vet will guide you. And example for a Indian cat, if you're adopting, the adult best weight for female cat is 3.8 kilos, or a male cat is 4.2 kilos. Kittens obviously grow from smaller to bigger size, so the weight is very important. And feeding has direct relation with the weight and the wellness. So you should know whether your pet is underweight or overweight, and you can feed accordingly. Also, there are some diseases. If the pet is unwell, the pet can lose weight. If the pet is overeating, the pet can become obese. So contact your vet, and your vet will guide you accordingly.
Great. Now I know my answer. So the another question is, sir, like, what are the best ways to prevent ticks and fleas? You know?
Yeah. Parasite control is very, very important. Parasites are of two types. External parasites like ticks, fleas, and even mosquitoes bite your pets. Lot of pet parents don't give attention to that. Internal parasites are like below the skin. We have internal parasites. We have roundworm in the abdomen. We have roundworm, tapeworms, and hookworms. And another part of external parasites below the skin, they have mites also. So you need a complete cover against the parasites. So this is a very important question for their health. So for external parasite control, thankfully there are very safe molecules available. You have spot-on treatment. You have external medicated baths. You have oral tablets also, which take care of internal as well as external parasites. And there are, if in severe cases, your vets will use stronger medicines. So remember, never use any medicine off label or without reading the label. Ideally, you should be asking your vet. But if you are giving a tablet for parasite control or a deworming, always you should know the weight of your pet and the dose of the medicine. So if you give as per the weight, then there will not be any side effects. When you have puppies or kittens, they need initially first 3 months they need deworming every 15 days till 3 months. From 3 months to 9 months, they need deworming or parasite control every month, and after that, they need once in 3 months only.
So I've heard a lot from different people that we need to brush pets' teeth as well. And I am really confused and I really don't know, is it okay to do that? How do I maintain the pet's health? And is it really okay to brush their teeth?
Yeah, it's absolutely okay to brush their teeth. Pets, dental hygiene, oral health is very important. Lot of diseases can originate if you don't brush your pet's teeth regularly. At least every alternate day you should brush your pet's teeth. And do not use human toothpaste for them. It has excess fluoride content. So please use pet toothpaste and a very soft pet toothbrush for it. And you make sure that you ask your veterinarian about using the correct toothpaste and correct toothbrush for your pet. Most of the pets lose their milk teeth or at the age of around 6 months, and that time sometimes there is bleeding also. So you don't worry if they are losing the milk teeth. At that time, they do a lot of teething also. So you can give them correct treats and very hygienic an environment we should have when you are brushing the teeth. You can always use the products guided by your veterinarian, and make sure that every alternate day you brush their teeth. Even if they haven't lost their milk teeth, from fourth or fifth month you start brushing their teeth. So they will not feel annoyed when you are brushing their teeth. So you train them to brush their teeth, and in future, lot of pets don't allow their pet parents to brush their teeth regularly. Some dogs and cats get very angry. and then they have a tartar built up, plaque built up on their teeth, and then in regular ultrasonic scaling or dental scaling under sedation or anesthesia at the pet's clinic. So when so many veterinary clinics are well equipped with the ultrasonic scaler, and once in a year or once in 2 years they can do the dental scaling. To avoid that, if you brush your pet's teeth regularly, then you can delay that or you can postpone that. So use the correct product, and dental health is very important. Uh, we can't really train them how to chew the treats or how to chew the pet food, because a lot of pets have a habit of swallowing what or gulping whatever is offered. So there are correct kibble sizes. There are breed specific diets to address to that chewing habit, and use the correct product. If you use a breed specific product for your pet, it makes more sense for the dental health also.
Great. So now I know that I can brush their teeth.
Yeah, you can.
So a few days back, I saw a wax problem in my Bella's ear, and that really concerned me because I wasn't aware that is it any kind of allergy or how do I manage doing such things. So can you please tell me
Yeah.
what to do?
Care of the ears of your pet is very important. Pets tend to have excess wax production compared with us. So their ear cleaning is very, very important. If they have excess wax production, again, every alternate day or thrice a week, you clean their ears. You get very, very well researched molecules, products for their ear cleaning. You clean the ears, you can use soft earbuds. A lot of pets ask me a question that if I clean my pet's ear, whether I will damage the eardrum or tympanic membrane, or whether it will cause bleeding. The ear canal of the pets is in dogs and cats is L-shaped, so you can't really reach the eardrum. Just use soft earbuds. You can dip the earbuds in the ear cleaner solution and then clean the ears, and your groomer or your vet can guide you correctly. So taking care of the ear is very important, and very commonly cats and dogs get issue of ear mites. Now ear mites survive because of the wax. Ear wax is their food. So normal ear wax is like dark yellow in color, but when you clean their ears, if you see a dark brown or blackish substance, then that means they have ear mites. So you need to use the products to take care of that. But there is no option to cleaning the ears. You have to do it alternate day or latest twice a week, same as you have to brush your dog's teeth. So basically grooming your pets, cleaning the ears of your pet, brushing the teeth of your pet is a job for their life.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, I've heard from people that it is not okay to give milk to the cats, or you don't have to do this, that. So, I always had this question in my mind that is it okay to feed them from our plates, or is it healthy to give any kind of human food? Is it safe for pets?
Yeah, it's very important question. Like, can you feed your pets what you eat? So my answer is you have to be very careful, especially if you can't give oily, spicy food to your pets. Please avoid giving bones. A lot of people say that they love bones. Of course, they love bones, but there are a lot of problems which can occur because of bones. So better to give. If you are giving home food, you have to avoid certain things. Like example, for their skin, certain most common allergies are. I have short formed it like BMW. So not a car, but B for beef. Avoid beef, bread, bone, and biscuits. M for milk, meat, and maida or flour, and W for wheat again because of gluten. So if you, it's better to tell you what to feed than not to feed. So avoid feeding home food, especially what you are eating. It has a lot of sugar and a lot of oil and a lot of spice. So don't feed what you are eating. A lot of people feed their pets when the pet is when they are having their lunch or dinner, and pets make faces and you melt in their eyes. So what you can do is when you are having your own food in a small katori, keep the pet food along. So when the pets are trying to beg you for the food, you can give that pet food only. You do it for 2 months. Even if you do it for that shorter period, the pets will get trained so that they will understand that they can't blackmail you for what you are eating. Give pets the commercial food only. And if you want to give home food, you ask your vet what is safe for them. Mostly boneless chicken and rice and boiled egg is pretty safe, but again, some it varies from pet to pet. Better you ask your vet. Ideally, a commercial diet is researched and completely balanced. It's better to give commercial diet than the home food. Home food can be healthy and tasty and full of moisture, but home food is never balanced. It's very difficult to balance it without a vet nutrition's advice. Lot of pets are taking advice from non-veterinarians who are human dietitians, but they claim that they are pet dietitians. But be careful. Always take advice from a pet nutritionist. And thankfully, in India, we have few very skilled people available. So take their guidance.
Okay. So my Bella is 5 months old and she loves to eat wet food, But my vet has suggested me that I should just stick with the food which is mixed, and I really don't know, which food is the best. Like, is it wet, raw, or, you know?
Uh, so avoid giving raw food to the pets because it can cause a lot of problems like pancreatitis or indigestion. Giving bones also cause a lot of problems. So better if you want to give wet food and dry food, don't get confused. You can give a combination of wet food and dry food mix also. Wet food has a lot of moisture, so it is very important for health of their urinary tract and the kidneys, especially in cats like you have Bella. Better to give correct wet food and combination of correct dry food. And if you are giving only dry food, you have to make sure the pet has a lot of water. So if they have enough water, then dry food is also fine. It also is very important to choose the correct brand. A lot of people mix 2 or 3 brands together. So I would say avoid that. Better to stick to wet food of the same brand and dry food of the same brand, and your pet will be healthy.
Okay. So as a new pet parent, I really don't know how much portion should I give it to my pet.
Yeah.
Like, it should be small, medium, large, and she keeps on asking me like, give me more, give me more. So I really don't know how should I treat her.
Talking about cats, it is very important to know the correct portion. Lot of pet parents think that whatever they are feeding is not enough. Trust me, if you are giving dry food for an Indian cat, around 50 to 60 grams of cat food per day is absolutely fine. A little bit more for maybe for a Persian cat, but not too much. And make sure that the food is kept in a very clean vessel. If you leave the food for throughout the day, there's a possibility it can turn rancid. It is very important to feed as per their body weight. Like for if you have a big German Shepherd and if you are feeding him 1 kilo a day, it is not doesn't make any sense. For that adult dog, food of 400 grams per day can be enough. Puppies tend to eat more food, and they are more hungry than adults. So puppies do need little extra calories. So when the optimum weight and optimum growth is attained, after that you have to ask your vet to cut down the portions. Please feed as per the breed, age, size, and weight of your puppy. Weight of your pet is very important. That will determine how much you should feed. Again, you are feeding so that your pet is at the optimum weight. Just because your Labrador should be 32, but if he is 42, if your Shih Tzu should be 7.7 kilos or 7.5 kilos, but if your Shih Tzu is 10 kilos, that doesn't mean you have to feed for 10 kilos. You have to feed for 7 kilos only. So feed for the optimum weight, and then your pet will be fine.
Okay. So my Bella is really growing fast, and I just wanted to know, just to maintain her health, like what supplements do I need to give her, like if any?
Yeah, so supplements play a very key role, especially you have a puppy or a kitten. So at their growing stage, they need certain supplements. Then you again need supplements for maintenance. Then you need supplements for in a geriatric or old age. If you are giving the very good quality dog food or cat food, the supplements should not be in excess, because then you should give supplement which is really required. When you are giving home food, there is a high possibility that they will have some deficiency in the diet. Then you have to give extra supplements. So for the growth, mostly they need basic supplements like calcium, phosphorus, vitamin D3, and in most of the puppy foods and kitten foods, these supplements are balanced. Old dogs suffer from osteoarthritis, hip dislocation. So that time they need supplements like glucosamine, chondroitin, and they need some MSM and some minerals also. So supplements should not be overfed. Please ask your vet to give correct supplements. Many times when the dog is having only dog food, the very minimal supplements are required, or sometimes they are not required. So if you give more supplement, there will be problems with hypercalcemia and something like that. So make sure you meet your vet, you take your pet to the veterinarian, regular checkups. Uh, Puppies and kittens need to see the vet every month till 9 months, and after that, for the rest of the life, once in 3 months. So regular vet check is very important for guidance.
Okay. So, sir, as human beings, we try different kind of foods and we love to eat and taste different food. But in pets, there is a case always that we are stuck with just one food.
Yeah.
Right. And I'm really concerned about this thing, that how do I transition my pet into a complete different diet without upsetting our stomach?
Yeah, transition is a very key factor when you change from one food brand to another food brand, or if you are changing from home food to dog food. It should be done step by step and very gradually. I would say it's a process of 1 month. In the first week, what you are giving, you should give 75% of that, and you can add 25% of the pet food. In the second week of their feeding, it should be 50-50. In the third week, the pet food should be 75% and the home food should be 25%. And in the last week, you can do the transition. And initially, whenever you start any new food, there is something called as nutritional diarrhea. So don't panic. Of course, you contact your vet, you contact your veterinarian for regular advice. So initially, for the first week or two, they might have some loose motions or diarrhea, and that settles down. So maybe if any prebiotic or probiotics are required, you can ask your vet. But the transition is smooth mostly if you choose the correct brand for your pet.
Okay. So, coming up to diarrhea, even my Bella had it in last month, and I didn't come to know that how do I identify it. So, what are the warning signs for a serious illness or any kind of emergency that as a pet parent I need to know?
Yeah, the warning signs are there are some few points. I would say again, you should know to check the temperature and of your pet. You should see the breathing pattern. Uh, Very important sign is color of the tongue or color of the mucous membranes. If it is turning white or blue, trust me, it is not healthy. Uh, if you feel that your pet is not eating, not able to get up, these are very important triggers that you should think of contacting your veterinarian. You should always have some numbers handy, like in emergency, especially in old dogs, you might need one oxygen supply till you take your pet to the vet clinic or the hospital. You should always have the contact number of the ambulance service. If in case if you have a vehicle issue, and there are people who are available 24/7. So there are many factors which you should be very alert and focused. You should go to the vet. You should always have the contact number of all the emergency hospitals which work 24/7. So these are things which will help your pet in emergency.
Hmm. So you told us about the home cooked meal, that what we should give. Also, I'm concerned about this thing as well, that how do I get to know that they're getting all the nutrients from it, if even if we are giving them home cooked meal? And is it okay to give them?
It is very important to know what is the dietary requirements or recommended dietary allowances, and it varies from age, breed, size, weight, and even health condition of the dog. Example, if some dog is having very difficult digestion or very sensitive digestive system, then you can't give home food, or even then you need to give medicated food. Like you need to give to that dog or cat a gastrointestinal diet. If the dog or cat is having any kidney issue, then you can't give every home food. They need low protein diet. They need high biological value diet. So if you want to give home food, you ask a veterinary expert, veterinary nutritionist for that. If you ask me, I would advise to give them commercial diet, which has very less side effects and which is designed for the need of their pet's illness as well as the weight and breed of the dog. So better to give better to give commercial food than the home food, because home food can be healthy, but it's very difficult to balance it.
Okay. So I think, sir, I got all the answers to my questions and I really had a great time. Also, if in future I come to any kind of question, I'll just connect to you.
Sure.
And it was really helpful. And yeah, that's all.
In today's era, pet is like is more than a family member. It is not just a companion. It is more than your child, more than your friend. And I'm seeing the pet population is increasing day by day. At the same time, there has to be proper guidance to the pet parents how to look after their pets. And if the pet is happy, then the pet parents are happy. So all the best to all of you.
Thank you. So, even as a new pet parent, I'm really always excited to
Yeah.
look after my pet, and I'm really enjoying her company.
Yeah.
And she's like a baby to me, and I really love her.
Yeah.
So, it's a new life and a new beginning, which I'm enjoying
Yeah.
a lot. Okay, thank you so
Thanks.
much, sir. And that was all.
Thank you.
Thank you.